Hi, buddy. Promises on assignment. Faithful, faithful you are. Promises, all my promises are yes and amen. Fuck it, I'm just gonna invite him. It's just so confidence. My confidence. Hallelujah. Fuck.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there.
I gotta post a stream link.
Financial Field in Philadelphia,
Oops.
PA. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the
Let's go, Freedom.
NFC champs, the Philadelphia Eagles.
W?
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL
Go
season.
Eagles.
Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled.
Who's his running back? Is that Mostert? No, that's Arkane? A-Chain.
He's on his way.
Mott as hell.
A-Chain with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins put
I'm just not sticky like that on defense, I guess.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. D.D. Westbrook to return from his end zone. And he had no room to run.
Stop fucking hit-sticking me.
Inside the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. But you look at this defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's just not how human physics works when it compared with the human body. But whatever. Good stuff, yeah.
But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he can't quite get there. tackled down at the 1. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Two are going to try and run. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A-Chain.
What is his speed?
So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call
95, yeah.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14.
What is this, juke? Yeah. This is COD 90. Mutt-ass running back.
After the touchdown. On the return, Westbrook from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something. There he goes, right side.
We're going to be Mutt? Okay.
Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Clowns.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point. That'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up.
Good stuff, Tua.
I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that
Bum.
I know it frustrates the coaching staff. And it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
On second down, a run by A-Chain. And that'll hurt.
That's what I thought.
A bit as this time they're able to get him behind him. They called out a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
We know both of these safeties were good run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Now Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. On play action, here's Tua. This one to the former Robbie Anderson, now
Bum.
chosen.
Bum.
Sit
down.
And inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. catch made right side by Wilson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A give up the middle to H.A. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line. 3 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. What he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. H.A. now up the middle. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. They're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert, and he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Flushed out right. He's got his target.
That's so stupid, bro. What a lucky-ass pass.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there. Gets the ball to his...
Well, he'll take this into the end zone.
I was on top of him. Blanketed.
Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Sanders on for the extra point.
He's focusing on his step heading.
21-7.
So if we just focus on this game, we can probably win because he's only focusing on Akane. Or A-Chain or whatever.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Westbrook from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And
it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it.
He catches that. How do I not catch that, but he catches that 4th down conversion BS?
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua.
That would have been a pick. That would have been a pick 6 if he got that off. Fucking clown.
Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air. I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
That Tua is going to change things up. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And this pass
bomb.
The contact, time there, and now 4th down. The kick by Sanders.
Just got to focus on this next drive.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now the third-year man, here's Kenneth Gainwell. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll check this one down to Gainwell. He's into space past the 25. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. Second and 11 now. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts over the middle.
Dude, I'm going to lose my mind.
Has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Bitch.
And a short gain here as he gets
I hope he's out for the season.
The 6. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Enjoy.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Tua now on first down. That ball caught. It's chosen. And he has a big gain inside
Pussy.
40 before being dropped.
Enjoy broken ribs, buddy.
27-yard pickup. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chain.
Can you do that? Like manually run a counterplay?
And even 150 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
All right, fellas, listen up. Don't let Zion.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And a quick throw here that's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. Touchdown, Dolphins! Robbie Chosen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half.
So it's a 24-point game. It's only 3 possessions. And I could theoretically double dip here.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ironic how his kicker's name is Bailey.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down,
Bro!
Space, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for a run. Worked out well. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. On first down, Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
What?
Intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take
Dog, how can you not loft that football, Jalen?
5-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away. Pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters, but in this game,
and now the rookie's free. Now he's loose again, and finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there just before halftime.
Mud ass.
3 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money. And
Bro, Higgins doesn't drop shit. What?
Elijah Higgins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Westbrook from his end zone. And all deep in his own territory.
Pick up the football. My God, dude.
Picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll throw now on the final play.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
On the return, Westbrook from his end zone.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl.
Dude!
25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They go play action with Hurts.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Here's Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Elliott coming with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Right back to A-Chain on second down. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 157 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. This one finds Wilson downfield.
I mean,
he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And
good.
Incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They'll run right side with Mostert. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. They set up the screen to H.A.
I was going to say, dude.
First as they get to him at the 29. The screen
He's going to go for it.
It's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
Which I think, in my opinion, is really dumb.
You get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They're going for it. Here's Tua.
Dumbass.
He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
Bro.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Second down, here's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They are. Touchdown! Chris Watkins. 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. They will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
I believe.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown, and what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to wrap things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Sick dot, Tua.
Is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They'll run for it with H.A.
Get it. What the fuck, dude?
On the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like
You have to punt it.
Almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Resurrection and power in this life.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Hurts.
Damn, good lurk.
It's an interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Down the left sideline. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive. Touchdown, Dolphins.
God damn it, dude.
Freddie Swain from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Flush to his right. And not much to speak of.
Hurts is a slow piece of shit.
To the 26.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw.
Is that not DPI? Bro tossed my bro.
But it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them.
Or you can stat pad.
Take care of the ball.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 55 yards. And the Dolphins have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Not even going to argue with this dumbass.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game, because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, Swift. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Second and 6. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
Nice run and some new digs for Swift, the biggest name to be dealt during this year's draft. Had some tough times in 3 years with the Lions, but the good news for him, he's now in Philadelphia and knows exactly how to get the most out of a versatile runner.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee.